I ain't just your friend, now what's the point of lying? Trying to sell a story, ain't nobody buying. Big.
Yeah. Money, green, money's all I need. Money, green, money's all I need. Like a key.
I made a Made Jack's version.
Barely 2 words in, and you already look like you want me dead. You're getting all worked up over nothing. You changed. You're getting weak.
But I'm not afraid of you. Not anymore.
鲨鱼一家嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟，去参加嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟，盛大的嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟音乐舞会。
100 layers challenge. 1 layer, 10 layers, 20 layers, 30 layers, 40 layers, 50 layers, 60 layers, 70 layers, 80 layers, 90 layers. 100 layers. Please send help.
walking in circles, can't shake your name. Feels like forever playing this love game. Your touch was lightning, your smile the sun. Though we are apart, this love's never done. Time moves on, but you're still my song. A melody playing where I belong. Through every shadow, your light breaks through.
Hello, this is my giant Squishmallow Kitty Squishy. It took me about 4 hours to make. Yes, 4. For size comparison, here's my hand. And honestly, it's not that squishy unless you like put a lot of effort into it. It's really cute. The ears are kind of squishy too. This one is more squishy. And it has like a really nice sound if you go like that with it.
Start by drawing the base of the turtle and the hexagon shapes on the shell. I like to use a reference photo. Then you will cut out the turtle shape and set the excess cardboard aside. Using the leftover cardboard and hexagon shapes drawn on the shell earlier, you want to create a dome shape. You cut strips of cardboard, making sure the tallest ones are on the hexagon on the middle and making the surroundings smaller. Then you scrunch up magazine's paper and use that to stuff the turtle's shell. I also like to use the hot glue to stick the paper to the arms, making them more 3D. After that, you will cover the turtle in masking tape. Once the turtle is covered, you will paper mache using a glue and water mixture to stick down the newspaper, again covering the entire turtle. You want to make this smooth, so it might need 2 coats of the glue mixture. You will then need to paint it white as a base coat. This will need a few layers. When you can't see the newspaper anymore, it's time to paint the shell. To paint the shell, you will start by aligning our hexagon shapes with a dark brown. Then you will cover the turtle shell in a very light brown, making sure not to cover our dark brown lines too much. Using a darker brown, you'll want to paint another layer on the shell, making sure some of the light brown is still visible. And then painting a last layer of a slightly darker brown and touching up the hexagon shapes. To create the pattern on the arms, I painted oval, square and triangle shapes that fit in together. This might need 2 coats. For the design on the head, I used a reference photo and used brown paint layering. And you're all done.
You're a part-time lover and a full-time friend. The monkey on your back is the latest trend. I don't see what anyone can see in anyone else. I kiss you on the breeze in the shadow of the trees. Kiss you all starry-eyed, my body swinging from side to side. I don't see what anyone can see in anyone else. But here is the church and here is the steeple. For sure I can't afford to ugly people. I don't see what anyone can see in anyone else. But the moles forget me, the trees forget me. So why can't you forget me? I don't see what anyone can see in anyone else. But I will find my niche in your car with my MP3 DVD, rumble pack guitar. I don't see. Oh boy.
This is how I made a paper magpie sculpture. I always start with nice detailed drawings of the bird I'm going to make, down to every feather. Then, using craft wire, I'll create a skeleton onto which every feather will be glued and the milliput will be formed and sculpted. Milliput is a 2-part epoxy putty that sets in about 2 hours, so you have to be quick. You can see on the head here, I've done the beak, the eyes, and certain parts of the body to give it more rigidity, and the legs as well. Milliput is a fantastic sculpting material, but the colour's a bit off, so I'm going to paint it all grey and black, just to knock it back a bit. Starting with the tail feathers, I'll layer 2 sheets of paper on top of a nice thin bit of craft wire to create a good central stem. Then, using an embossing tool, I create all the texture you can see here. Then it's onto the lengthiest bit of the make, which is cutting all of the paper feathers individually, as you can see here. I use a nice comfy pair of sharp scissors to cut the edges of every piece of paper, and it creates a beautiful texture when all layered up, which looks just like feathers. For this bird, I cut around 2,500 feathers. That's quite a few. Then I'll layer them up, one by one, into the areas of colour that I think will work for the bird individually. Primary feathers next, the same as the tail feathers. I layer some wire between 2 sheets of paper, and it creates really nice strength and form for the wings. More and more feathers, more and more feathers. Keep layering them up all the way up to the top of the head. They get smaller and smaller and more detailed until you have the whole magpie fully covered in lovely texture. Painting the magpie is so much fun because it brings it to life. Before lastly creating the little claws that are going on his little feet. And here you can see the whole piece comes together to create a really effective dead magpie sculpture. Creating these pieces gives me a real connection to nature, and I just love to study and create every piece that I do. So why not give it a go? Grab some paper and scissors and cut some feathers.